everybody, welcome back to our channel. And if you're new around here, don't forget to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, give our video a thumbs up, and hit the bell notifications if you want to know when we upload new videos. So it has been,
yeah, it's been a long time
since June is the last time we filmed and updated, and that was for our 100th episode, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we did anything after that.
No, that was like nearing the end of our episodes and everything. We've just it's been a while. We kind of took a break. You know, it's there was a lot going on in the year 2020. I think a lot of us were affected by it.
Yep.
There was a lot of different things going on that kind of attributed to us just spending some time away from just everything. We spend more time, we call it living in the moment, and I think we've been trying to just
to do that a lot more.
That. So.
Yep. And like I said, it started off bad in June. We ended up losing Bennett.
Yep.
2 weeks later, we decided we needed a break, so we took a road trip out to visit my brother and cousins in DC.
Yeah.
So that was
we
fun.
drove.
Yeah, we drove
the whole way. So that was our longest road trip ever. So far.
I've driven further, but with the kids and him.
Trying to deal with me for 13 hours is
I think I slept most of the trip.
I would have too, but you know.
He had to drive. But so yeah, we did that, and that was a good getaway to see the DC. I mean, everything was kind of closed down yet, but it was still good.
And it was interesting because it was all within there was a large on
the rallies and going on protesting
rallies, movements for racial justices, things like that. So we were in there.
We had to see it and witness it, which was really cool.
And I'm glad we were able to take our kids there to witness it too, to see just how a certain cause can change the world, and so they were good to see it.
That was interesting. And then legit 2 days after we got back from DC, we ended up with a puppy.
They ended up with a puppy.
He loves him. He's a daddy's boy.
You know how it works, like, right, where everyone wants a puppy, dad don't want a puppy, dad and puppy become best friends. That's what kind of happened. Yeah. And he's still an asshole. I still don't like him. That's his middle name.
Oh, we gotta beep that out. Yeah, no, we just called him that because he's a sassy boy.
Yeah.
It was one of the initials of Jaws.
Right.
His name is Jaeger in the Westfall. But yeah, so we have a new puppy, Jaeger. He's now 10 months.
Yeah, his birthday's in April, right? So he's 10 months.
Yeah, and he is sassy. He legit last week just had surgery. His jaw is narrow, so his one canine did not grow in properly, so it hit the roof of his mouth, his palate, and in a really big hole up there, so we had to have that canine removed. But within a day, he was fine. We just
he's back to himself. Yeah,
we legit have to keep him calm though. He can't chew on any toys, even soft toys.
He's so mad right now because he can't bite anything, bite a toy or play tug of war or anything like that. So he's just super mad at us. But he's a puppy, he just wants to play. And
it would have been easier if the weather would have been nicer. I mean, we've had this deep freeze, so we're in below negative 30.
It's been crazy.
So we couldn't even take him for a walk to get some energy out. So it's been hard, but it's now warming up. Heat wave, we're 20 degrees.
Dude, we're hitting 30 this weekend.
Yes.
It's like short. I'm gonna start cutting the grass underneath all that snow. Somehow I'm gonna cut it.
I'm sure he'll just start the lawnmower.
Start watering
put
the
some
grass.
Shorts on.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be like 36 degrees on Sunday.
Right? That's awesome. Yeah. So that was really it. And then after Jaeger, we ended up actually buying a camper.
Yep.
Because I was having trouble not going anywhere and not being able to travel. So we ended up with a camper. It was hard to get one. They were very sporadic. I mean, lots were select. Everybody was buying campers this year. So we did. And we spent kind of the rest of the summer just camping, hanging out. And like I said, it was nice with the puppy. We could take him with. Yeah. So yeah, that was great. So that's really all we did. And then just
it was a good way to to be able to travel and yet social distance, right?
Right.
We could stay by ourselves in the campground. We could go for walks.
Yeah.
Outside. We were making sure we adhered to all our CDC guidelines and taking precautions to be safe. And the best way for us to still travel was with a camper.
Yeah, so that was fun. So we're going to try to do that quite a bit this summer.
Yeah,
get it out more.
Super excited. It's a nice, really nice camper. Love it a lot. Obviously that's why we bought it. We like it. But
it's fun.
Yeah.
And someday, we're hoping to get down to Fort Wilderness.
That's going to happen. So
that's a cool thing. And then, like I said, after that, a lot of projects around the house. Like I said, we bought this house it'll be 2 years this summer, and there's still a lot to get done. A lot of projects. And then we've been back to work full time. The girls are back to school full time, so that takes up, I mean, work. We had a rough hiccup at work, so we got a lot more responsibilities put on us. So we are working close to 60-hour weeks.
More than we're used to. It kind of takes away from some things. Trying to balance family or life and things like that. So we had to take a break. We had to just get out, and we actually just got back too from our favorite place.
Yeah, we just got back from Disney about a month ago.
Yeah.
Right now I have no timeline on when I'm going to get those vlogs edited and post it. Like I said, it's been kind of busy, so I'm trying to hopefully this weekend maybe we can get some editing done. Like it takes some time, but I don't want to spend take time away from the kids, so I try to wait till they're in bed, but usually by then I'm so tired myself that I crash. So hopefully soon though, which my goal is hopefully by April I can start releasing the vlogs for our trip. But yeah, it was a fun trip. Fun trip. Oh my gosh, even with this COVID crazy pandemic, Disney is amazing how they do stuff. The social distancing with the lines, the masks, the hand sanitizers everywhere, and the cast members, to me, on this last trip,
they were great. They
seem more, just happy. I think they're just so happy to be back and providing that magic again for everybody. So that was really cool. We interacted with a lot of the cast members, and it was great.
Right after we got off the bus at Pop, they, how they let you off on that red carpet. They were clapping their hands, just welcoming us in, and it was so cool to see that. And yeah, the way they were just welcoming and everything though felt safe. Well, I was very apprehensive about going. I kept yelling at her, like, you can't just literally just wait a little. And no, she couldn't.
No.
So
I wasn't gonna. I couldn't do 2 years. A year and a half was long enough.
So I was very apprehensive about going, but Disney made me feel safe. They really did. Like I said, all the social distancing on the buses, even the barriers, they didn't overpack buses, so that was great.
The Skyliner was awesome.
Yep, that was super good. You were just one family in a Skyliner, right? You weren't overpacking that either.
But it's really cool to see. I mean, granted, my motion sickness got the best of me on this trip, which we didn't do a lot of editing because, again, it was kind of live in the moment. And then I ended up being sick a day and a half down there because my motion sickness got me. And so I kind of... Well, I think we addressed that in the vlogs. I don't remember if I said it. You might have.
I think so. We didn't, like she said, we didn't take a lot of video because we lived a lot in the moment. We took some video.
We didn't pull the camera out a lot. And most of it was done on his phone. We just left the camera places and he just had his phone. So whatever we got, we kind of went with. And so we'll see. But it was so fun. It was great. I mean, I'm glad we did it. I mean, this is probably one of our best trips ever.
Oh, it was a great trip.
It was.
It really was.
I mean, I got to say, I don't think we were just all happy to be back. I cried like a gazillion times.
Yeah, and the kids were so much fun. Just they wanted to do so much. They were so happy to be there. It was just.
And there was no fighting.
Yeah,
they didn't fight. It was great. I mean, maybe like 1 or 2 little things with the girls, but other than that, it was nothing.
It wasn't bad. It was what you would expect from kids in a different state, having so much going on around them. So
they're so good. Kinley was like, "Let's do this." I mean, she has to go on Big Thunder twice.
Yeah, and she did Flight of Passage, loved it.
Which we were a little worried she wasn't gonna like, but because she doesn't like soaring, and Flight of Passage is a little bit more obviously intense than soaring. Yeah. And that's the day I was sick, so I made him take the girls back to Animal Kingdom.
Aspen got stuck on soaring, or on Flight of Passage. The back thing wouldn't come off for her, but no, the trip was great. It was so much fun. We have some video we can share. Yep. We're gonna share that.
Like I said, once I can get time to get those edited. Yeah, I don't know how many it will be, but we'll try to get those out and see like how much fun it was though. I don't know if you can hear him, he's yelling at us.
Already,
because he's not allowed in this Disney room yet because he likes to chew things yet, being the puppy. So we don't let him in here yet. Hopefully soon.
Yep.
But yeah, that's really kind of about it. I mean,
moving forward, other than the vlogs that you will see from this trip, we're actually kind of dabbling in some podcasts. I think we're gonna try to develop something there.
I mean, it's very, very early stages. I'm doing so much research because I mean, me personally, I just love to talk Disney, and I could just have a topic and not vlog it, but just talk it and then put it out. Yeah. And I'd love to do that. Yeah,
we just want to talk, share, you know, expand and just meet other people through these different outlets. And
yeah, and then we were working on some new home vlogs as well. Like, I bought this really cool book. I mean, granted, it's all pre-pandemic, so I don't know how much it's gonna apply anymore. So I think I want to go back and revamp what I originally had. So once we kind of get that, we might start putting out some more home vlogs.
Yeah.
I mean, plus we still have our last subscription box from last May.
Yeah, we got to finish that. Yeah,
it's still sitting right there on the floor in its package.
Yeah, so we don't know
what it is yet.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and then as of now, no Disney trips planned.
Yeah, we're just kind of gotta figure out what we're doing, living in the moment here.
Right, I mean, there's so much to do here in this house yet. Like, we kind of, we didn't really neglect. We did a lot of stuff during quarantine in the house, but there's still like a lot of big projects. Like, we're kind of doing the basement right now. That has to be like, it's a nice finished basement, but has to be kind of gutted a little bit.
Yeah.
So
let's just say the house, it's a beautiful house, great house, love the house. It just unfortunately has been neglected for 10, 15 years. Oh, it's about 15 years old, so it's been neglected for like 10 years.
So
where it just needs some life breathed back into it.
So we get some of the projects we gotta finish up around here, and I think we gotta put some of those above our traveling, which to me is like, oh.
Yeah, it's hard to like that choice. But
that's the old adulting thing.
I don't like adulting anymore.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where we got some things to finish up, and we'll see, because I think we can get the basement done here pretty quick. But
yeah, then the girls can have their play space down there and their friends. And
so it's just kind of where we're at right now. You know, as a vlogging family, you try to be a YouTube family. We're just wanting to give an update.
Yeah, so that's really about what it is. Yeah.
So here's to 2021 being a good year. You'll see a little bit from our first trip coming up here. Maybe we'll try to not adult and do some Disney in the future. We'll see.
Or maybe I'll throw some camping videos up just for fun. I mean, we have a couple little clips from last year. I didn't do a whole lot of vlogging while we were camping just because it was just fun to be out there.
Yeah, walked, sat by the fire, did a little bit of swimming.
But maybe I'll put up some of our bloopers of us hooking up the trailer, all our little issues. It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, so that's another podcast. We'll have room for that later about camping and hooking stuff up.
Troubles of
failures right away. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I don't think we laughed so hard in our lives on some of that stuff.
It was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's where we're at now. I think we're ready to live again.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I said, I know life kind of gets in the way, and vlogging goes way to the back burner. I mean, way to the back burner, and it stinks because we love it. We miss like all our friends and we've made on here. So
we like to share and be, you know, maybe if we can be a voice of something else, you know, we just like to do that. So
yeah. But all right, I think that's all I got.
Are we gonna go old school here?
We're gonna go old school. With that being said, thank the Phoenicians. For more of our other Disney trips, check out these great videos. And don't forget to subscribe.